So I'm just making sure you can see my head. For some reason, these silly messages will not go away on this channel. They've changed things since I've done this last. So excuse me while I prep, because it's a little bit off-putting having this thing across my face constantly. Oh, good morning. I need feet yoga. Could you make some exercises? Oh, you've got the right yoga teacher then, so I'm glad I waited. I am a licensed reflexologist, so I do tend to focus on the feet. So while we're preparing, I would encourage you to remove socks. It will most certainly help you grip to your mat. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and on the exhale we're just going to slowly bring the feet out, mat distance apart. Bend the knees, engage the glutes, lean forwards and bend the knees, coming down through yogi squat. If you have a block at home, please sit on the block. It's always good for the body to prepare for your class before we get into the poses. So we're going to start with moving the spine in the 3 directions. However, before we start that, we are going to come into a little bit of relaxation to start. So my name is Nicola. As you probably guessed, my channel is Nicola Yoga. I teach locally at the Salt Cave in Bolton, 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. I also do private classes in the comfort of your home. I also have a new class that's starting on Fridays, also at the Salt Cave at 9:30. So that's in Bolton, Caledon, in the beautiful province of Southern Ontario in Canada. So if you're local, please join our live classes. If you're not, that's okay too. So this is just an example of what I do in my regular yoga classes. So reminder, sharp pain, stop immediately. Discomfort deeper than a 4 to 6 out of 10, please go gentler with your body, knowing that the body keeps the score. So if you are hurting your body, believe me, you are not practicing ahimsa, which means non-violence. So when we practice non-violence to ourselves, we can allow that to flow out within your body and towards others. So obviously I'm teaching at home today. So deep breath in. You can come into a nice easy seated position. You can have legs out long. You can be in cross-legged with the ankles crossed here, or you can bring your heels in towards your midline. We're going to start with a little bit of chanting just to start. Just feel into your body. You may have heard of the beautiful Gayatri mantra. Simply put, it allows light to flow out throughout your being. So I don't always chant. However, I'm also doing this as part of my yoga therapy examination. So this is why we're doing this today. So we're going to take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, allow the shoulders to relax. Stay tall in the spine, slight tuck in the chin. Feel the rising of your chest. And on the exhale, relax. Now, if you wish to be in Shavasana, please lie down on your spine, legs out long. If you don't have any back issues, you can bring your feet out to mat distance apart. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides, relaxing the feet. Shoulders away from your ears, arms away from your body. Palms up to receive energy, or palms down to ground if you need more grounding at this time. So just feel the rising and lowering of your chest. Inhale, expanding the chest. Always good to expand the chest, opening the heart. And on the exhale, relax down. Inhale up. Exhale, relax the body, relax the spine. If you wish to remain in seated, allow the shoulders to relax. Stay tall in the spine, slight tuck in the chin. Relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and with each exhale, allow the body to relax. I encourage you to have water nearby. Use blocks if you have them at home. You can use books if you don't have blocks. So when we sit on a block at the beginning of our practice, we allow the hips to open just that little bit more. So allowing a gentler opening in the hips. And then we're going to connect to our Gayatri mantra. You may have heard this through Diva Pramal, and I don't have that beautiful singing voice that she has, but hey, I am what I am and I accept all that I am. So, Om Bhurvaha Svaha Tatsavita Vahanyaniyam Bhago Demasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvaha Svaha Tatsavita Vahanyaniyam Bhago Demasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvaha Svaha Tatsavita Vahanyaniyam Bhago Demasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvaha Svaha Tatsavita Vahanyaniyam Bhago Demasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om Bhurvaha Svaha Tatsavita Vahanyaniyam Bhago Demasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodaya Om. Bring the palms together, placing the palms in your lap, thumbs together, and then relax the elbows on your thighs towards your waist. Lower arms relaxed here. And just feel into the energy you may have created with your body. Maybe feeling the light of the words. You may not know what the words mean, but just feel the energy as it penetrates your mind, your body, your spirit, and your beautiful soul. Beautiful. Stepping into your breath. A few more rounds of breath, heart-centered energy, center of your chest, center of the ribcage. Breathe. Beautiful. And after your third round of breath, full round, we're going to inhale as you spread the arms out wide. Palms raise up towards the ceiling as you bring the palms together. Pressing the palms together, but reaching the fingers out, spreading out, and then gently, slowly bringing that lotus mudra, thumbs to your sternum, and just feel that energy. Shoulders back, chin is slightly tucked. Maybe float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze 2 or 3 feet ahead. Feel here. 3 more rounds of breath before we begin stretching out the spine. Fingers come together. Bow towards your practice. Beautiful. Release the hands down. We're going to bring the left hand to the crease of the hip. We're going to raise the right arm up. Stay tall. Inhale. Walk the fingers out and then bow towards a 45-degree position. Nice bend in that elbow. It doesn't have to reach the earth. So gently you can gaze down towards the fingers. Slightly deeper gaze forward. So keep the neck long. Arm towards 45 degrees. Or you can gaze up towards your thumb. Keep the shoulder back, nice open chest. Breathe. 3 rounds. Sweep around. Inhale, other side. Bringing the right hand to the crease of the hip. Inhale, left arm up, stay tall. Inhale. Walking the fingers out slightly. Bring the arm towards 45 degrees on the other side. So again, gently you can gaze down towards the fingers. Slightly deeper, gazing forwards, keeping that left shoulder back this time, or gaze up towards your thumb. 3 rounds of breath here. Beautiful, sweep around. So again, we're moving the spine in the 3 directions. Inhale, hands up. Palms face forward, shoulder distance apart. Energetically pull the shoulders back. Float the hands down to wherever they land. Keeping that hands shoulder distance, and then start to lean forwards towards a 45-degree position. Then inhale as you energetically draw the shoulders back, neck in line with the spine now. And start to open the chest. You can micro bend the elbows. Inhale up, so a modified cat and cow. Exhale, round and tuck. As you engage the glutes, round the shoulders, spread out the shoulders, tuck in. Inhale, open the chest. So really good to do at the change of season, which we're in right now. Exhale, round and tuck. So a form of our cow pose or Vinyasa. Inhale, up. Exhale, round and tuck. So a modified version of our stretching cat or Ardha Marjarasana. So make sure the shoulders are spread out wide. Engage the glutes. Stay here for 3 rounds of breath. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. So any neck or shoulder issues, keep the neck in neutral. That's in line with the spine. So any arthritis in the neck, keep the neck in neutral. Micro bend the elbows and then gaze up as long as there's no neck or shoulder tension to our Vinyasa or cow pose. So working on the spine. Really good for the nervous system. Breathe. 3 rounds here. Beautiful. Slowly walk back up. And from here, I'm going to come off the block. I'm either going to roll over the knees or swing the legs around. So I'll show you from the side. Let's get my candle out of the way here. So hands underneath the shoulders. 4 fingers point to 12 o'clock. Spread out the fingers. Shoulder distance apart. Now drag the fingers back so you have a gap underneath your fingers. So that's correct alignment. Now grounding down for the forefinger and thumb. So this makes sure you're not dumping weight in the wrist. We're going to curl under the toes. Micro bend the elbows. That gives you more activation in the upper arms. We're going to take the hips up slowly to our downward facing dog. As we start to pedal out the feet. So in our downward facing dog or adult mukha savasana, I always keep a micro bend in the knee. So we're not cranking, we're not forcing the back of the knee to overstretch. So starting to pedal out. If you want to go deeper, you can gaze underneath the left elbow as you bend the right knee. And then alternate. Bending the left knee, gaze underneath the right elbow. So you're making this now a full body stretch. So we're working on the spine, upper arms, shoulders, legs, Achilles, arch support, toes. Beautiful. Connect with your breath. Adho Mukha Savasana. Beautiful. And then come to stillness. Micro bend the elbows. Neck is long, heavy to start. Nod the head just. Shake the head now. Now bring the neck in line with the spine. Shoulders draw back. Micro bend the elbows. Come high on the toes. Heels up. Inhale. Exhale. Heels down. Heels up. Heels down. Keep going with the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands towards the feet, feet towards the middle of the mat, and bow the head in. Nod the head yes. And shake the head no. Keep a micro bend in the knees. Engage the glutes that protects the lower back. Hands plant to start. Allow the head and shoulders to be heavy. Connect with your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, as you bend the knees deeply, spread the arms out wide and slowly roll up. Keep that micro bend in the knees. Now engage the thighs, engage the glutes. Start to tuck the pelvis, you engage the core, and then reach up towards that beautiful grandfather sky, palms together. Hands to heart, beautiful. Step into the space you're creating with your body. So if at any time throughout your practice you need to rest, you can be here. This is a resting pose as when we're still. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands up. Beautiful. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow in, forward fold, Uttanasana. Engage the glutes, micro bend the knees. That protects the lower back. Inhale to a flat back, either hands behind the knees, neck is long, shoulders draw back energetically. Engage the glutes. Keep that micro bend in the knees. It's really important, especially if you have lower back issues or if you want more open chest at the change of season. Hands above the knees. Then draw the shoulders back. Elbows stay close to the rib cage. Breathe into the space you're creating with your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, roll back down. Bend the knees deeply, rise back up. Palms together. Now this time I'm going to tuck the pelvis, engage the glutes, and come into a back bend. 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. Beautiful. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow in. Flat back. Release. Rise back up again. Back bend. Hands, heart. So we're doing no hands today, mostly. So we're going to step forwards, coming to the front edge of your mat. Hands to hips. So keep that nice alignment with the body. Tuck the pelvis first. Feel strong, tall. Shoulders are down. Grounding through your feet. We're going to take the weight to the left side. Micro bend in the left knee. Step the right foot back in line with the hip. That helps you to stay balanced. Now from here we're going to come high on the sole of the foot. So your heel is up against that invisible wall. Both feet face forwards. Hips face forwards. Raise the arms up if you want to go deeper, or you can keep your hands on your hips. Connect to the space you're creating with your body here. 5 rounds of breath. So high lunge. Nice bend in that front knee. Knee is tracking over the ankle or back from the ankle. Squeeze the thighs as if you're holding a beach ball in between the legs. That protects your knees. Reaching up from the soft flowing ribs. Palms are shoulder distance apart, facing each other. Beautiful breath here. Reaching back in line with the torso, start to lean forwards. Keep that heel high. 5, neck long. 4, creating that line from the crown of your head towards your heel. 2, 1, pulse the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up using core and come up to your standing position. Mountain pose or Tadasana. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow in. Flat back. Release, rise back up. Back bend. 2 rounds of breath this time. Engage the glutes, feel the wobble and shake. That's just your fascia taking over. Exhale, hands up. Connect to your breath. Beautiful. So we're going to do the other side. So inhale up. Exhale down. flat back, your version. Micro bend those knees, engage the glutes, neck long, shoulders draw back. So notice here, alignment. Exhale down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, hands high. So other side, hands to hips. So ground first, feet plant. Micro bend the knee, take the weight to the right side. Step back, foot in line with the hip. Heel is high now, up against that invisible wall. Nice bend in that front knee. So right knee is bent. It's not tracking over the ankle. Knee is in line with the second and third toe. Squeeze the inner thighs. If you want to go deeper, raise the arms up, reaching up through the soft flowing ribs. So here, breathe. 5 rounds of breath here. Shoulders draw down energetically, use that core. Beautiful. Reaching your arms in line with your torso, start to lean forwards towards that 45 degree. Again, 5 rounds of breath here. Beautiful. And then pulse the knee. 5, 4, 3. Notice I'm not dumping weight with my hands into my knee. And 1. Step up. Reach forwards. Feet together. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow in. So we're only doing half suns today. Inhale, open chest. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise up to that beautiful back bend. Engage the glutes. Palms together. 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. Tadasana, Namaskar. Beautiful. Nice. Connect to your breath. Beautiful. Nice. Hope you're doing okay. If anytime you need to rest, do so. It's all good. So we're going to come into the next pose. So I'll show you from the side. So again, feet together, hip distance apart, hands to hips. Step the right leg back towards a 45 degree position. So heel to arch alignment. So back foot again is in line with the hip, heel comes down. Toe is out towards the side. And then rise up. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Knees tracking over the second and third toe. On that left side, squeeze the inner thighs. That protects the knees. Shoulders draw down energetically. Slight tuck in the chin, gazes forwards. Connect to your strength, your power. Warrior 1. Connect to your breath. And then we're going to reach forwards. Use that core. And then open as you bow and arrow the arms to warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot now is at a 90 degree position. Hips towards the side. So notice how I say towards, we're not forcing. Just keep squeezing those inner thighs. That protects the knees, it strengthens the knees. So when we strengthen the body here, so these are our quads, tops of the thighs. Hamstrings underneath. Hip flexors right here. So when we work on those muscles, that strengthens the knees. I always ask my people to micro bend that back knee. Then spread the arms out wide. Gaze over that left middle finger. Relax the shoulders. Engage the arms. Notice your breath. 3 full rounds of breath here. Maybe float the eyes closed to feel balanced. Feel the pose. Beautiful. Right hand down the leg. Left arm up. Gaze back towards the baby toe. So we're not cranking here. And 3 rounds of breath here. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Reverse warrior or exalted warrior. Feel the wobble and shake. That's just your fascia taking over connective tissue. And then from here, we're going to cartwheel the arms, reach forward. Align your shoulder, bend the knee, pivot on that back foot, and again, step up. Ooh. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back in. Flat back, Ardha Uttanasana, your version. Exhale, release. Inhale, rise back up, back bend. You can miss it out if you have lower back issues, it's all good. 3, 2, 1, hands to heart. Beautiful. Connect with 2 to 3 rounds of breath here before we do the other side. Connect to the space you're creating with your body. Beautiful. Nice. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bow in. Again, flat back. Release. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands hard. So we're going to do the other side. Hands to hips. So setting up the pose first. Feet hip distance. Micro bend the right knee. Set the left leg back in line with the hip. Heel down. Foot, toes out to the side. Hips facing towards forwards. Engage the inner thighs. Nice bend in that front knee. So again, it's not protruding the ankle. It's back in line with the ankle or back. So if you need to have a gentler bend, that's okay too. Inhale as you reach the arms up. Palms face to each other. Arms shoulder distance apart. Draw the shoulders down energetically. Squeeze the inner thighs. That protects the knees. Connect to that beautiful breath. 5 rounds here. Virabhadrasana. Again, start to lean forwards. And then bow and arrow the arms as you come into warrior 2. Back foot now is at 90. Heel toe, that front heel in line with the arch on that back foot. Happy to be a little bit more stable. If you need to stay wider, that's okay too. So hips now face towards the side. Arms spread out wide, level the shoulders as you gaze over that right middle finger. Relax the shoulders but engage the arm. Squeeze those inner thighs, protecting your knees. Connect to that beautiful, beautiful breath. Flip the hand, lean forwards, and then exalted warrior. Back hand down the leg. Keep that micro bend in that back knee as you reach over with that right arm, gazing towards your baby toe. Connect to that beautiful breath here. Nice. Slowly come back. Reach forwards in line with your shoulders. Maybe the hands need to come to the hips. Pivot on that left foot. And then again, pulse to step back up to your standing position. Feet hip distance. Inhale, rise up. Engage the glutes as you exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Rise back up. A back bend this time. Engage the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, hands hard. Connect to your breathing. Connect to the space you're creating with your body. Relax. Give yourself a break. Beautiful. Deep breath in. Exhale, relax. In. And out. In. And out. Now we're going to engage the body whilst we're in stillness. So, curl up the toes. Spread the toes out, then plant the toes. So we're engaging now. Now drag the toes back. So you're engaging your arch support, your Achilles and your calves. Now we're going to micro bend the knees. So you're engaging your thighs. We're going to tuck the pelvis. So we're not loosey-goosey like this. Tuck the pelvis. Engage the glutes. Now you'll start to feel your core engaging. So we're zipping up the Uddiyana Bandha. So that's your pelvic floor from the start of your rib cage down towards your pelvic floor. So engage the glutes, shoulders draw back, slight tuck in the chin. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, hands hard. Now push the hands together, elbows stay wide. Slight tuck in the chin, shoulders draw down. Now feel your whole body is activated. Connect your breath. Feel the energy you're creating in the palms of your hands. Beautiful. Connect to your breathing, center of the chest, center of the rib cage, heart energy. Feeling compassion for yourself, gratitude for yourself for showing up to your class today. Beautiful. Three more rounds of breath and stillness. And then gently bring your arms down by your sides, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Relax the whole body. Feel the energy in your palms, maybe. Just take your attention there. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Connect to your breath. Beautiful. Maybe float the eyes closed and just notice what the body does. Maybe it starts to move slightly to the right and then left, or maybe it moves to the left first. Just notice. It's all good. Maybe you're like a grandfather clock as you're waving the body from side to side. Just feel, maybe you're starting to lean forwards and lean back. That's okay, it's all good. Okay, next pose. Hands to the hips. Shoulders draw down. Tuck the pelvis, micro bend the knees. We're going to come up high on the toes and back down. Exhale. Inhale up, high. Exhale, down. So it's a really good grounding exercise. Really helps with stress. Maybe you're in the lineup at the grocery store. I do this quite often. And you're like, darn it, I should have come earlier. So this is a really good grounding exercise I do sometimes when I'm in a huge lineup. I'm like, okay, let's connect to my breath. I'm just going up and down, grounding. So if you get stressed easily, you can do this whilst you're cooking in the kitchen at night, making that evening meal, just to release stress. It's all good. So feet at hip distance, that helps. So we're working on the Achilles, the arch support, the toes. So I'm a licensed reflexologist, so I really do like to focus on the feet. Really important. We don't get enough grounding to the earth these days. And if you need to stop, stop. If you're starting to feel a cramping in the calves or anywhere in the body, stop and breathe. Take the breath to the area where you feel the most sensation. On the next one, we're going to hold it up. So feet hip distance, spread out the toes will give you extra stability. Toes plant, come up high on the toes. More balance, arms out to the sides. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, shake it out. Beautiful. We're going to do a half sun. Inhale. Exhale, bow in. Flat back. Release. Come all the way back up. Back bend. Engage the glutes, arching back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart. Tadasana Namaskar. Or mountain pose in prayer. 3 rounds of breath here. Relax it in. Allowing the pose to be of benefit to your body. Beautiful. And then we're going to take it down. So feet mat distance. Now if you need to use blocks, it's all good. Toes come out towards a 35 to 45 degree position. So feel what's right for your body. Hands to hips. Engage the glutes. Start to open the knees to the side and slowly come down to our yogi squat or malasana. Hands to heart when you reach the bottom. So you can sit on a block here if you wish. Or 2, doesn't matter. So really good for digestion. Opens the hips, heels are in, toes are out, hands to heart. Elbows press out to the thighs. Now engage the glutes, grow tall, and notice how that changes the pose here. We're working deeper into the hip flexors. Really good if you're pregnant, you're helping to open, or coming towards your third trimester, we're opening the pelvis here. Slight tuck in the chin, shoulders draw down. Beautiful. Now, if you want more Achilles or feet, you can come high on the toes and exhale back down. Inhale up, exhale down, up, down. Your round of breath. So feel what's right for you. So you don't have to go as fast as the yoga teacher. You can slow it down. Full round of breath. Inhale up, exhale down. And if it's too much, feel free to stop. Letting the practice be organic for you, your body, your needs. Okay. Slowly come down. We're going to trust ourselves as we lean. Reach the arms forward, shoulders draw down. And then trust yourself as you sit back and allow the feet to come together. So I'm going to show you to the side. We have a couple of pillows here for our final Shavasana. So, the legs are at a 90-degree position. Toes ground to the earth. Reach the arms forwards, boat one, Navasana. Shoulders draw back. Start to lean back, making that V shape with the thighs and the torso. Now, next one, boat two, shins in line with the earth. Now, boat three, toes in line with the eyes. If you're going any deeper than that, you're weakening the lower back. So, toes no higher than eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down, feet together, knees out wide. Sukhasana, I'll show you from the front here. So feet together, knees wide. Hands link an inch back from the baby toe, just fan out the knees. Beautiful. Connect to your breath. Nice. Beautiful. So we're going to come into boat again. So your version, if you're here, be here. Boat one, boat two, boat three. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, Baddha Konasana or cobbler pose. Hands inch back from the baby toe. This time stay in stillness. Shoulders draw back, slight tuck in the chin. Connect to your breath. Beautiful. One more time. Your boat. 3 rounds of breath this time. Feel the wobble and shake. That's just your fascia taking over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our cobbler or Baddha Konasana. This time we're going to bring the outside edge of the foot together. We're going to bring our thumb to our solar plexus reflex on our toes. That's right underneath the sole of the feet and between the first and second toe. And then press in and then bring the elbows towards your thighs if that's available and just press out. We're going to start to lean forward, neck in line with the spine, shoulders energetically draw back. No force. We're practicing ahimsa, non-violence. Connect to the space you're creating with your body. Beautiful. And then if you're not there already, just float the eyes closed or rest with your gaze 2 or 3 feet ahead, coming into our inside space. So this pose is ideally very, very good for coming into our soul center. So center of the eyebrows, an inch back from the skull, Ajna chakra. Connect to your breath. soul center. Going inwards. Beautiful. Slowing down the breath. Beautiful. Nice. So from here, we're just going to come out whenever you're ready. Legs out long. Just going to show you to the side here. So we're going to keep the feet hip distance apart, keeping a nice 90-degree angle with the legs. We're going to reach the arms forwards. And then we're going to exhale slowly, slowly, as slow as you need, down onto the spine, coming onto the elbows. And then we're going to bring the heels in towards the glutes. They don't have to touch. Head ground, shoulder grounds, shoulders away from the ears now. Keeping the heels hip distance. We're going to frame the torso with our hands. Hands plant to the earth. Now we're going to tuck the pelvis so you lose the S-bend in the spine. Engage the glutes. Engage the thighs and start to lift the hips up to a bridge or Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. So keep the engagement in the thighs. To start, knees are in line with the shoulders, making it more of a Pilates bridge. There's a slight tuck in the chin. Weight is in the shoulders, really important. Connect to your breath. Really good for lower back issues. Strengthening the back, strengthening the spine. This is a live class, so excuse any of my hiccups. Connect to your breath. I am human after all. And then slowly come down. Hug the knees in towards the chest, coming into our double wind relieving pose. So toes flex towards the knees. If you have knee issues, hands behind the knees, shoulders are still grounded. Or if you don't, you can bring your hands to your shins. And then as you inhale, take the knees away from you. As you exhale, bring the knees in towards your chest. So double wind relieving pose or Dvipavana Muktasana. So we're working on the digestive system here. We're working on the kidneys. We're working on the large colon and all that good stuff. Feel into your body. Using your breath. Knees come in, exhale, knees out, inhale. Beautiful. And then we're just going to roll over onto the side. We're going to bring the knees out wide, mat distance apart, big toes towards together, as I say, towards. So then we're going to sit back towards our heels, reach the arms out in front, coming into our child's pose. Forehead connects to the earth. Shoulders draw back. So this particular pose is really good for resetting the nervous system, resetting the spine. So stay in the pose, arms reach forwards, grounding to your forehead. So we're opening the hips. This is also really good for the lower back, headaches, anxiety, stress. It's a stress reliever because we're working on the central nervous system and the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite to fight and flight. You can do this on your bed in the mornings. If you have knee issues, I encourage you to put a pillow behind the knees so it would look more like so, and it provides a gentleness in the knees, and then lean forwards. So if your chest touches the earth, you can choose to gently rest on your chin, so that opens the chest just a little bit deeper. Connect to your breathing as you slow it down. Beautiful. And then if you want to go a little bit deeper on the next inhale, raise the head, press into the hands, walk the hands over towards the right, and then rest on your left ear. So if you wish, you can bring your left hand on top of your right hand if that's available to you. Then press into your right hand to give yourself a deeper stretch along the upper arm, armpit, rib cage, waist, lower back and hip on that left side. Take the breath to the area of most sensation, and we're going to do 6 full rounds of your breath. Inhale, raising the head after your 6th round of breath. And as you bring the hands back to center, exhale. Again, shoulders draw back, neck is long. Take another full round of breath here. And then on the next exhale, we're going to walk over towards the left, doing the same thing. So resting on the right ear this time. Left hand on the earth, right hand on top maybe if you wish to go a little bit deeper, and then press into the left hand as you feel it deeper along the right upper arm, armpit, shoulder, waist, rib cage, and deeper into the hip, maybe the lower back on that right side. Connect to your breath. 6 rounds. Beautiful. Slowly raise the head on the next inhale. Walk the hands back to center. And then walking up, we're going to swing the legs around here. For our final pose, you can use a bed pillow or a pillow from your couch if you wish. So we're going to use one behind the head, one underneath the knees. So swinging the legs around. And then we're going to take the feet out mat distance, allowing the feet to relax out to the sides. We're going to reach the arms forwards in line with your shoulders and slowly, slowly lower down onto your spine. Using your pillow if you wish or not, or a choice, savasana. So the pillow underneath the knees gives you a little bit of gentleness, especially if you have lower back issues. Now if you have quite a bit of dysfunction in the lower back, we're going to bring the feet out mat distance, feet face forwards, nice bend in the knees, 90-degree position with the legs, and then bring the knees together, so that's sleeping teepee. Arms away from the body, shoulders away from the ears, and just relax into your breath as you allow your body to absorb the benefits of your practice today. Settling into stillness. Tension at your heart center, center of your chest. As you feel into the energy of silence, gratitude, peace. Now feel free to stay in this position as long as you wish, connecting to your breathing, connecting to all that is in this moment. As you feel into the energy of deep gratitude, beautiful. Feeling into the space you're creating with your body. Deep breath in. slow breath out. Thank you to those of you that have joined me for our class today. So if you are local, I teach at the Bolton Salt Cave Wednesday evening, 7 p.m, Friday mornings at 9:30. So if this particular practice has spoken to you, feel free to join me. I also teach at another studio, Connected Balance, on Thursdays, also at 9:30. And I also provide private classes at the Salt Cave with a minimum registration of 5. I will be teaching there this evening at 8:15 if you wish to join me for a meditation class. And if you don't, that's okay too. I will also be doing a new moon meditation next Wednesday, also in the cave, using the halo therapy. So that will be again 8:15 after the yoga class at 7 o'clock in our newly renovated back room. So if this practice has spoken to you today, feel free to join me. I'm very much a mindful teacher. I allow you to step into what works for you and your practice. So if there is things that you need to work on, I am a yoga therapist. So my specialty was kind of set up with my clients. I was previously a nurse. So yoga for ailments became my specialty almost right off the bat after completing my original yoga training many years ago. I then stepped into my 500 hour and my yoga therapy training. So the yoga therapy training is 5 years long and it's with doctors. So I really do appreciate the school that I'm training with in Rishikesh in India. So thank you to everyone that has joined me this morning, and I hope to see you soon. All right, any feedback or questions, please put it in the chat. I'd love to hear from you, or if there are future videos you'd like me to do. I don't normally do them quite this long, and I don't normally go live that often. So thanks to those of you that have joined me. I really appreciate it. All right, please enjoy the rest of your day. I need to go as I do have another appointment at the cave as a massage therapist. All right, enjoy your day. Bye for now. Namaste.